fall behind the Kai'Sa individually, but for the team comp, it's actually very good. Another thing that can just silence the Nautilus ult a little bit if you keep your range. It's really good against Nico if you just wait for it to pop up in the air to reduce the burst damage.
It feels like for both sides, although now they should be able to ping that BDD is not here, you would imagine, but Weibo are sticking around and they're going to get engaged on as now Lahen's, that's going to be first blood going the way of Weiwei, but he will immediately be taken down in the trade. Sure. This top lane has looked pretty contentious as well as Keen. This time maybe looking for the angle. He is going to go all out now. Hits the Q3 onto the Shy, who doesn't have his flash, and everybody is here. We got 3 members of KT trying to get on top of the Shy, and they will be able to take him down.
He gets the minions, KT gets his life, and then it looks like they're trading neutral objectives. Rift Herald for the first Chem Tech Drake. Good start to what we're hoping is a banger game.
Yeah, definitely about this very tricky play. Very, very tricky. They have no idea! They both get caught by it. The double root comes in. Will anybody actually go down as aiming? Will assassinate.
We'll see if Weiwei can counter this.
Yeah, he's gonna flash on in and trade flashes, but Lahen's still here. It doesn't look like aiming's getting out, but the damage is going in onto Weiwei. Can they turn it back? Yes, he will! As the kill will go, but it's traded as light. Will
history, 12 years of Worlds. Only 2 Korean teams have ever not made it out, as we might have a fight in River.
Well, really wanting that scuttle grab as in goes BDD, catches 2 of them, and the teleport flank from Keen is perfect. Where did that ward even come from? Big equalizer, though, from the Shy. Can they turn this one around? He's doing insane amounts of damage as KT fight on it, but it doesn't matter. It's a double kill over to Keen. And here
with that reset.
Lahen's just going for a little walk here, doesn't seem to care. Wow. Now he's gonna turn it onto Weibo, understanding that they could be there and totally turning the tides. That's another kill.
Perfect. But I think this is an overextension here from Weibo because you have Drake available, you've got a little bit of control over the river, and look at this. I mean, this is a massive lead across the board here for KT, but you had river control, you didn't have vision on the left side of the Drake pit, you're kind of banking on, you don't have follow-up onto a Nautilus. Maybe you catch a Squishy, maybe you catch Kai'Sa, you could burst her down, but unfortunately that play was just not meant to be. And that's the turret.
7 CS, who's near 2 items himself, as
Shy.
Now the Shy is in a lot of trouble. Do they have the damage? Those Leona ult is going to zone aiming quite a bit as now Lahen's on the run here. Cuz does come in and the TP, and everybody on KT is here as the Sivir is nowhere near. So it's just going to be KT taking a free kill.
I don't care if it's a Leona with Eclipse, it doesn't matter. I don't care if that's your turret, I'm going to make it happen.
Here they go.
Okay, they're going to spot him. That is BDD, not Keen. But meanwhile, it's just, you know, Weiwei going in, face shaking in the jungle. It's going to be another flash garnered as the follow-up comes in, and there is the auto, but they can't quite follow up on the Xiao. That is a lot of stuff just thrown into an Orianna that they do not get. The equalizer is perfect. It totally zones KT into this fight, and chat, what have you done? KT, somebody got excited for these guys as they have gone way too deep, and the Hens is going to get caught off as well. Keen, okay, it's got a very nice angle. As I immediately counter curse it, Xiao, who's looking for a little bit more. Keen is alone. 1v3 and down he will go. And
we talked a lot about in our previous game. I mean, Kai'Sa does have strong damage output, Rage Blade stun, but the
Soul will allow them to be a lot more aggressive.
And also, I mean, KT, they had control of Baron. They forced Weibo to clear vision. They come over here. And let's see if Weibo with no vision can force the way through. TP coming out.
Well, they do want to go for the turn here as the ult goes in onto the Jarvan, but that is way too early. Keen level 16 trying to just zone away the entire team. As they turn it away, he is done! As the jungler of Weibo is just gone, and Crisp is super low as well. Down will go Lahen's, but that should be Baron over the side of KT. As Equalizer does go down onto BDD, they want to get a bit more on the side of Weibo, as Cuz might just have to sacrifice himself here as the rest of his teammates do get out of the fight.
I mean, this is chaos, though. Cuz is on the run. We have Mountain Drake coming up in a minute. Keen is still around. Look how wide we have to go on the camera.
Oh, they got him!
TP!
With the shockwave, and there's the TP as KT thinking about a bit more. They've got aiming here. He does have that killer instinct. The Shy has to be so careful. He is not that tanky. That's where's the damage? Where's the follow-up? It's not coming in. His aiming finally has to flash on into this one just to try to turn it back. But now he's running out of Sivir, and down he will go. It's a huge shutdown into the hands of Xiaohu.
I feel like KT have severely bungled this. They had a lot of control. They did get the Baron.
It's also going to give Weibo this Mountain Drake, which is just going to extend the game even more, get you even close to that 5.
Backs way to the turret.
Banshee's Veil done here for aiming.
Oh, the play from Lahens. What was that? Right over the wall. And that is a free Jarvan given over to aiming. TP from pretty far behind. That's BDD. He's looking for the shy. He is going to get this huge burst. And he catches the rumble, but BDD nearly dies as an equalizer comes in. KT are going very deep. BDD has to try to follow up on this one. Keen just trying to keep this fight alive as Weiwei gets the big combo in, and now they can't overextend into Weibo. At this point, he can tank this one, especially with the Sivir. They have so much Baron damage. KT forced into this fight. They do not have a choice as Keen looking to follow up on this one. As in goes aiming. Finds Xiaohu, but look at that shield. It's just massive. As now the Shy have gone too far into aiming. He kites it back. There's the W. And Light, they finally take out the Sivir. He goes into GA, and Xiaohu, he's just going to have to abandon ship. They finally get that pick onto the Sivir they've been looking for this entire game.
They want it more. They want to try to get Xiaohu here. I don't think they can catch him.
The game's still not over.
I mean, it's not over yet. The Baron is still up. They have Mountain Soul available as well. 2 massive objectives here for KT. They see Xiaohu's ball is placed, and they're looking to go through it. In this
37 minutes, 18 deaths for the team, still unkilled. If he can actually get this, it's going to be so close.
Weiwei's close.
Oh, the W comes in for the Kaisa, and that is the smite objective bounty. Oh, God, they got Keen right behind him. They're trying to corral this one as he's got the Shy up against the wall, but the team is so far behind. The all-out comes in. There's the knockup from the Q, and in goes aiming. Immediately, the rumble is popped, and the follow-up comes in from the side of KT. They say they don't need that Mountain Soul. They will just take your lives instead as the Nautilus ultimate will get Weiwei, and that is a 3-0 as KT look to push in.
This is insane.
This has got to be it.
This has got to be it. You have to think they've got enough damage to rip through these turrets. We're almost 40 minutes in. There's no way to hold.
Can they end it is the question. The 2 carries, they remain, but the turrets are falling so unbelievably fast, and Xiaohu, he's just 100-0